How important is DevOps in the continuous delivery of value to customers? Well, it's imperative. DevOps is exactly the same thing as Agile, but from a different perspective. So the Agile piece, looking at how we work together, comes out of that view of the looking at the people and how the people are working together, right? The DevOps side is coming from the perspective of, well, we've got all these cool ideas. How do we actually get them over here to the customer, right? How do we take the idea and actually deliver it? And they're kind of part of the same capability that we're trying to achieve. You'll find people out there talking about DevOps and Agile is part of that story, and you'll find other people out there talking about Agile and DevOps is part of that story, right? And I feel like they're all talking about the same thing. That any argument between that is irrelevant. DevOps is intrinsic to Agile. It's the implementation of the same practices that we're talking about, empiricism and shortening feedback loops, right? In the technical space. DevOps has become more than that, right? And that's where you get that. If you had a Venn diagram, DevOps and Agile have this massive overlap. So I think it is absolutely imperative for teams to focus on DevOps practices, focus on that lean delivery of usable working value continuously to their customers so that they can get the feedback that they need to feed into the other processes as well to help us build the best product we possibly can for our customers. Because really, without getting our working product in front of our customers, we're not going to get there. We're not mitigating any risk. We're not testing our hypothesis, right? That this is valuable. Yeah, okay, but is it? Is it actually valuable to the customer? You have to get in front of them. So those for me, those DevOps and Agile practices work intertwined together, are effectively indistinguishable from each other. And both need to be there. Obviously, if you're not working in software, right, DevOps is not the bit you that snuggles in there for delivery. But if you're working in the software world, DevOps is those techniques that snuggle in along with your Agile to get that product into production.